She won't text you. She won't call you. She won't even apologize. And part of you still wonders, does she regret even losing me? Here's the truth. She's not going to show it. She might post about it, but it'll be in subtle, emotional ways. And if you know what to look for, you'll know. Why she won't just say it. Number one, her pride won't let her. Everybody wants to win the breakup after it happens, especially your ex. And even if they can't win it, they want to at least look like they're the ones winning. So especially at first, even admitting to themselves that they miss you or that they want to talk to you again is something they're not willing to do, which is why you see most women on social media act like they're so happy after the breakup, because it's nothing but performance. And they're really just performing for their own ego. They're trying to signal to everyone around them, including themselves, because they want to make themselves believe it, that they're so happy, they've moved on, you were such trash, they're going to find someone better in less than 24 hours. That's often why they're on Tinder as well within a week of dating you, if that. Usually women just do it in a few days, okay? And they think what they'll do is they'll get over you by getting under somebody else. And I've seen a lot of guys do the exact same thing. If we had the same options that the average woman had, we'd probably do the same thing too. So I'm not just picking on the women when guys would absolutely act the same way. But it doesn't change the fact that most girls can and most girls do. But even if she can't monkey branch to somebody immediately, she would rather sit in absolute silence than ever admit to herself that she regrets losing you. Number two, here's a big one. Her friends are watching. See, she's already bitched about you to them. She's already told them what a piece of trash you are and how toxic you were and how happy she is to just be moved on from you. So if she were to reach out to you and her friends somehow find out, guess what? She's not only going to look stupid, she might start looking obsessed with you. She told them you guys were done and she was over it. And now she has to stay performing that version of her in front of them. She buried her feelings under a performance, but they don't stay buried forever. Number three, she's still confused herself. Women tend to grieve in delay. And this is especially true if you're dealing with an avoidant. They tend to push off things to feel until much later. So she's not actually going to miss you for a few days, a few weeks, maybe even a few months. Or should I say consciously? Because subconsciously, her nervous system knows what you meant to her, but she's going to suppress that for now. And all it takes is the right moment. And that moment always comes where she's sitting in bed at night, she's wondering, she's thinking about her life, and you pop right back into her head because her nervous system knows you were something that she never fully resolved. Now, this is great if you're trying to get an ex back, but this is awful if you're already with a woman who still has feelings for her ex. And part of the reason you need to be learning this stuff is so that you can see the signs if you're in a relationship with a woman and she starts bringing up her ex or does things that are a little bit sus. That way you can know, hey, there's something going on here. She never really fully resolved her ex and you need to do something about that, which is usually just leave the relationship, let her go back to him, and permanently end things. So here's 6 signs she regrets losing you. Leading off with number 1, the biggest sign is that she watches, but she doesn't engage. She views your story regularly, even if she's not the first one, but she never likes or comments any of your other posts or really does much else. It doesn't really matter. See, she's scanning you, scanning your life, and wondering, at least subconsciously, what you're up to and if you're actually doing better without her. Number 2, and this is my personal favorite, she starts posting vague emotional content. Lyrics, breakup quotes. This is not the behavior of a woman who has healed. And here's the crazy part. These things are usually timed right along the same time as a glow up from you. And I don't mean like, you lost 10 pounds so she's going to post about it. What I mean is you'll post something like you're out with your boys on Saturday night, you're having a good time. Even if there's no women involved, you just went bowling or something. But your ex seeing that, because remember, she's on a delayed timer of regret. She sees that a month or 2 out and she starts thinking, wait, I'm starting to feel all of this now. And he's completely over it. How dare he? How dare you move on without her? You're still supposed to be at home sulking and crying over her. So she'll start posting this content. And it's not really because she's necessarily sad. Usually it's because she's trying to emotionally manipulate you by saying, you're not allowed to have a good time because look what you did to me. This is why you don't reach out to her during these times, because if you do, she's going to do nothing but guilt trip you because she doesn't think you have the right to feel good while she doesn't. Don't forget, in every single one of these videos, I leave my link in the description. Click it if you're serious about your situation, schedule something with me. Number 3, this one is more subtle that guys typically don't look for, but the signs will definitely be there, is that she will mimic your moves. She'll mimic your pattern. This goes beyond the gym. Like you post yourself working out and all of a sudden she starts posting more workout content, or you post something like a book or a movie that you really enjoyed and all of a sudden she starts posting the same movie or the same book, or even one that's just like an inside joke between you two. Or if you go quiet, she'll start posting the healing alone quotes. Or here's a really subtle one. She'll start subconsciously adjusting her sleep schedule to match yours because she wants to be up when you're up and she wants to be down when you're down. If you get on Instagram and like a single post aimed at her, she's going to get on Instagram and like a single post aimed at you. All these moves are just mimics of your pattern. It's proof she's starting to regret losing you. Number 4, she reaches out indirectly. This is what happens whenever she starts talking to your mutual friends, even family members about you, asking about you, wondering what you've been up to. Because, hey, she's really curious, and curiosity is what breeds longing. She might like a post from months ago. She might heart a message that she forgot to heart. These are all just breadcrumbs. They're nothing serious. She just wants you to know, hey, I'm still in your world. You better not forget about me. This is why if you don't reach out, she'll start to escalate those breadcrumbs over and over again until she finally gets the response that she wants. That's why you don't give in to her breadcrumbs, because she'll escalate them. Number 5, she starts copying your glow up. If you get a new haircut, she gets a new haircut. Remember that place that you always said you wanted to go? She's going to go there now. Remember how you guys talked about your favorite ice cream stand and now suddenly she's going there consistently every single weekend? Definitely not hoping that she sees you or anything. That's called an emotional echo. And again, she's mirroring your pattern. Number 6, she gets jealous quietly. You see, when a woman is overtly jealous about you, she doesn't mind texting you, asking you who the F are you following, or why is she following you, how did you guys meet, scrolling through all of your followers and who you're following, and just seeing all the girls that she thinks are hot and that might actually be a threat to her. She doesn't necessarily mind bringing those things up when you guys are in a relationship, but here's the deal, you're no longer in a relationship now. Now you're broken up. Now she can't do that without making herself look weak. So what does she do? She spirals, she gets jealous, but this time quietly. This is often why women will block you and then unblock you very quickly, like within days. They'll unfollow you and then they'll follow you on some other platform. All of these things are like a negative breadcrumb that's meant to get you to reach out to her. It's meant to provoke a feeling of loss. It's meant to provoke anything in you, like literally any emotion from you, because silence is the worst thing that she could possibly receive from you. And you know this. I know this. Like, I would rather argue with someone than to go silent with them. And yeah, a toxic person is going to weaponize that, but it doesn't change the fact that silence is the worst thing you could possibly receive. What makes her regret you faster? You don't respond to breadcrumbs. You don't send her a text just to see how she's doing since you guys have broken up. Since we haven't talked in almost 3 days, and I just feel like I have to reach out to her or she'll forget about me. At least that's what you're actually thinking if you're being honest with yourself. That's why it's selfish and it's not actually out of love, and I keep telling you guys not to do that crap. She doesn't need you to check in on her. You're not her daddy. Not in that way. And you think that if I could just word this text perfectly, it'll get her back. It'll make her miss me. It'll make her regret ever breaking up with me, without realizing that your silence is going to do that without you saying a word, and it's going to do a better job than you ever could. 4 words: public, progress, private, peace. Level up visibly with your body, with your money, with your mindset. You don't perform healing. You embody it. You don't need to post about it. This is the difference between people who actually heal, who are actually getting better, and people who are just wanting to post about it. This is the equivalent of influencers who will rent out like a big pool or a mansion literally for 1 day just so they can post about it. Stuff like that is really pathetic, and people are beginning to see through that kind of stuff now. You don't block her. You don't act bitter. And this is so key, is that whenever she runs around and spirals and does all that, dude, just sit back and relax. Watch it all happen. Get some popcorn, grab yourself a soda. It doesn't matter. Just let her spin herself out of control like a dog that hasn't been let out of the yard in a week. I'm not saying you have to take her back if she goes out and sleeps with another guy, but enjoy watching it. Enjoy watching her spiral and fall. And I know you really care about her and you wish she wouldn't do that. But the thing is, the tighter you try to hold on to her, the more of her you're going to lose. So yeah, she may never tell you. She may never show you, other than some sad breakup post on Facebook. But one day, she'll be laying in bed, she'll be thinking about you, and it will happen. She'll be thinking about your relationship, and she'll start to wonder about you. And then she's going to compare her life and how it is now to how it was with you. And if she has a new man, she's going to compare that new man to her old man. And if you've done everything right, if you've leveled up your life, if you left that breakup like a man, that contrast between you and him is going to be loud as hell. And that's when she will finally regret it. Oftentimes, when it's too late. Lil bro, lil sis, you've got this, and I've got you. I'll see you in the next one.